And now, let's have the response from the Honorary General Benjamin Benji Magano.
Let us take our seats. Let me recognize the presence of our good governor, Governor Maki Expressway, and his very beautiful wife, Ma'am Ruby. Our beautiful Congresswoman, Abra Conjoy. Let me also greet our Vice Governor and the members of this Provincial Council. Ang ating pong mga mabubuting mayor po dito. Maraming salamat po, led by my good friend, Mayor J.B. Carlos. Sa ating pong covenant official, si Atty. Valdez, my partner. And sa inyo pong lahat sa government service, as well as my colleagues in the police service, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. I am really overwhelmed by this very heartwarming and very welcoming occasion. Sabi ko kay Benji, siguraduhin mo lang na napakasimple lang kung gagawin na event. Dahil we don't want it to be very extravagant. Dahil alam ko naman kaya busy lahat. I was really surprised when I arrived here. Akala ko diretso lang ako sa office ni Governor. Kaya pala hindi umimik si Benji Lusa. Every time na sinabi ko sa kanya, sabi ko sa kanya, Benji, siguraduhin mo lang na simple lang yan. Yes, sir. Pero sa ilong lang naman nalabas. Ako po yung nagpapasalamat sa inyo. At with all the gifts that you gave me, pinaka-importante ko pong nagustuhan na gift. Yun po yung kalasap. Yun po yung kalasap. Dahil po, meron na po panangga sa misis ko. Para hindi na ako namin nabubugbog. Anyway, to be very serious about it, I can still remember 2 years ago when I arrived in Abra. More than 2 years ago. It was sometime in November 2011. And I started to engage different sectors, different people, different individuals, different political personalities dito po sa Abra. And finally, after engaging them, I finally realized that the situation of the Philippine National Police was really pathetic. Ibig sabihin ng naawa. Wala akong dignity, wala akong respeto, na wala akong yung tiwala. At napakalungkot po. And I took it as a challenge. We took it as a challenge. I discussed it with Arthur Soriano, with General Soriano. At sila nag-brief sa akin, ano si question? And slowly, what we did was to continue engaging people, engaging individuals, engaging groups, getting inputs, getting suggestions, so that we will be able to develop a very doable, very good, and credible peacekeeping strategy in the province of Abra. In fact, kung titignan niyo po yung peacekeeping strategy, it's not an idea of the Philippine National Police. It is actually the idea of the people of Abra. It is the idea of the Abreños. Hindi nyo lang po alam. But most of the suggestions there, sa inyo po galing. And we came up with a peacekeeping strategy. And the first part of the peacekeeping strategy, pinaka-critical sa lahat, is building trust and confidence. Trust and confidence building. Na napakahirap po lahat. Napaka-challenging. Dahil po, tuwing kakausapin ko po yung mga iba-ibang sektor, lagi po nakasimangot lahat sa akin. Magsasalita po ako sa lahat ng publiko, nakasimangot po yung mga tao sa akin. At sabi nila, parang nararamdaman ko na sino man ang dayday na general na bulbulatik, si Isu Malaso. Pare-pareho lang sila. And that was a challenge. It was a huge challenge. Nakakalungkot, pero it was a huge challenge. I can still remember, tama ko lahat yung binanggit ni Kong Joy. Totoo po lahat yun. When I reported to Kong Joy and the governor separately, iisa lang mo ang sinabi nila sa akin. Iisa lang mo ang guidance nila sa akin. General, kailangan lang namin patas lang. Patas lang. Walang pinapanigan. Patas lang, masaya na kami. Yun ang instruction sa akin. Never kung silang narinig na nagsabi sa akin, sa amin ka na. Dito lang ang loyalty mo sa amin. Awayin mo. Hindi mo yun. Wala po ako narinig sa kanila. Patas. Equal lang ang trato mo sa aming lahat. Yun po. And those were my guidance. Yun po yung naging underlying concepts po noong aking peacekeeping strategy. Patas lang dapat ang trato sa lahat-lahat. I am sure, and I would like to apologize, personally apologize, na may nasaktan po ako sa inyo. Marami po ako nasaktan sa inyo. Pero isa lang po, gusto nyo sana hingin sa inyo, yung pag-unawa. Dahil it is nothing personal. It's purely business. Wala akong personal. Trabaho lang po ang ginawa ko namin. And probably, one thing that we really gave emphasis is consistency in the enforcement of law and transparency of our police actions. Yung tinatawag po namin na there should be no tricks, no lies, and no deception. Yung po ang ipinatupad namin. Ipinatupad po ni Maing Rafael. Ipinatupad po ni Benji Lusan. And a lot of people do not know it. A lot of people actually do not know it. But one of my biggest partners in implementing this peacekeeping strategy in Agra is actually General Arthur Soriano. Palakpakan mo na. Awang-awa na ako sa kanya. But I can sense his dedication, I can sense his sincerity. Kaya kahit na, ano pa po yung intrigang narinig ko sa kanya, pinaglaban ko siya. At mabuti na lang, yung mga nakinig po sa akin, yung political leaders, naniwala po. Dahil nakita naman po nila talaga kung gaano po kasincere si General Soriano. Ako po'y natutuwa dahil the governor himself and the other speakers actually mentioned sustainability of the peacekeeping strategy. Yan po ang kailangan. Tandaan po ninyo, it's not magalang strategy. It is a brainious strategy po yan. Hiniram ko lang po sa inyo. Hiningi ko lang po sa inyo. This time, maski wala po kami, nakakasigurado po ka, feel very confident na tuloy-tuloy po. I had a chance to talk with several mayors at sila na po ang nagsabi sa akin na General, talagang tuloy-tuloy na po namin ito. Tuloy-tuloy na po namin. I heard it from the governor, I heard it from the COM, I heard it from the mayors, and many others. Napakalaki po ng tiwala ko po na tuloy-tuloy. I would like to express my gratitude also to the Peace Conveners Group. Napakalaki rin po ang kanilang itinulong sa amin at yung mga sectoral group po na pinapakunahan ko ni Manang Mayor po. They gave us inspiration. They motivated us. Kuminsan nakasimangot sila sa akin tuwing nakakausap ko sila. At lagi na lang naririnig ko sa kanila yung pagdadaig. At every time, I cannot blame them. I really appreciate the way they convey their complaints to me. Dahil very straightforward. Wala nang bola-bola pa. Very straightforward. And I really appreciate that. Because that's the only way we can get feedbacks. Yung ganun mo na yung feedback mechanism na yan. Kaya nga po pinagbubuti namin dahil ayaw po namin silang to get frustrated. And you are actually one of those who really motivated us to really work hard and double time and to go not only an extra mile, but many miles. Talagang extra effort po kami. I would like to thank yung media po rito. Lamanang Merla, yung grupo po ni Lamanang Merla and the other members of the media. They have sacrificed a lot. They have provided us yung tinatawag po natin na very impartial na coverage. And they are our sounding board. They also serve as our speakers bureau. Yung aming po mga programa sa TNT na ipalabas po nila. And our ideas, they were able to convey to the public, to the Abreños. Kaya naiintindihan nila. Sa wakas po, kahit pa paano, modestly, naiintindihan mo, mga Abreños, yung aming pong pananaw sa Philippine National Police on how to solve the peace, the fragile peace and order. Ako'y nagpapasalamat po sa ating pong governor. He's like, I do not like to say he's like a father to me. Ayaw kong banggitin niya. He's an older brother. With all his guidance, with all his support, I'm really overwhelmed. I'm really overwhelmed. To Kong Joy, Ma'am, alam niyo, napakalaki mo yung influence niya sa buhay ko. Napakalaki mo. Not a lot of people know that. It is because he is one of the reasons why I cannot fail. I cannot fail, afford to fail in Abba. It is because nakita ko kung gaano siya ka-determined. Can you just imagine? One day, maghihintay siya sa office ng Chief PNP just to talk to him. At hihintayin lang. The following day, hindi pa siya harapin ng Chief PNP. Babalik pa siya. And that is what you call perseverance. And that is what you call perseverance. That's why I cannot afford to fail here in the province of Abba. I know that some of our political leaders were hurt. Alam ko, nasaktan ko kayo. I would like to apologize. Patawarin mo ako. Everything po na ginawa po namin, isa lang po ang aming objective. To ensure that we will have peace and order po sa probinsya ng Abba. Sa inyo pong lahat, sa ating pong mga my fellow public servants, sa ating pong mga kapulisan, I share with you everything I received today, hindi po kay Magano. Hindi po sa akin. I will share it with my men. Sila po talaga ang naghirap. Yung mga tropa ko, ni Arthur Soriano, ni Benji Lusan, ni Steve, si Paeng, Rafael, I share this glory with all my men in the Philippine National Police who are stationed in the province of Abba. God bless you po lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, General Benedict Magano. Yes, sabi po ni Congresswoman Joy Bernos, we salute you. Mga kaibigan, province mates, tumagterteman kasalutuan tayo, iti General in my command. Pugay Kamay! Yes! Thank you, Abo. Thank you very much. All right.